Hola chavales, estamos aquí en un nuevo vídeo, soy TheDragon-fly y esta vez os traigo un nuevo episodio de The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Vengo de la Store y me he descargado unas cuantas cositas gratis para el juego, entre ellos el pack de barbas y peinados para poder afeitarme por la ciudad. Aún no lo tengo instalado porque tengo que salir del juego y lo estoy grabando pues seguido del anterior episodio, solo he ido a la Store a hacerlo y ya está. Así que bueno.
Time's on my way.
Got things to do myself. So long.
Yo voy a seguir para salir de aquí.
Stop that now.
Bad makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall.
El caso es que nos vamos a afeitar en el siguiente episodio.
But less thinky. But less thinky. But sadness.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God. Then boom! Jorfoot go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
No, si quieres me pongo a saltar.
They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Oh no. Oh. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shoes. Head forward.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But. Troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff up a lip.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. I had this lummox fonts, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fons, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped fonts and ran like hell.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
I've a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
O aplicar ignis.
Pay for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Pero es que esto lo tengo que hacer ya, pesado. Yo.
Edges curled out. You got yourself side to it wide open. Wall two. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast turret from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. She didn't go any further without taking that antidote. Why am I not finding pieces of it? Getting harder to breathe.
¿Dónde está el puto antídoto que me ha dado? Me han...
I thought Witcher's potions were vile.
Ah, bien. Qué sentido que me ha dado. Me da una toxicidad de locos. Venga, modo Paradise. Venga. Vale.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra. Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Voy con muy poca vida por la vida. Ya me curaré ya. No, de noche no regenera la fuerza, pero da igual. Toma.
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale, with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah, a cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bomb of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit, while at Oxenford Academy. This is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this book? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers.
Vale. Esto es una misión secundaria, porque lo importante es ir por los de bastardo hijo en las propiedades.
Holler if you find anything.
Lo importante es ir a las propiedades de bastardo hijo, pero bueno.
Nothing interesting here. Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I've not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel? You saw an impersonator? Think for once! They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you!
Pues venga. Hostia, son las 4:30 de la mañana en el juego, ¿eh? Increíble. Yo ahora estoy... Del último episodio a este ha pasado... Pues bueno, una noche entera, ahora sí que es por la mañana, son las 11 o así de la mañana. Estoy grabando este videazo con vosotros, hijos.
Don't. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends. Footprints.
La verdad es que este juego es espectacular, ¿eh? ¿Quién me iba a decir que me lo iba a pasar también? En pleno... No me interesan libros. En pleno 2021, no. En pleno 2021 con The Witcher 3. Que de hecho, aunque esto suena un poco... Me he comprado el DLC de la Isla de los Druidas y no he jugado casi porque estoy viciadísimo en la historia. De aquí. Que ojo, no quiere decir que no lo traiga. Yo aún, de hecho, aún me faltan 3 o 4 episodios para que os empiece a traer la Isla de los Druidas. Porque grabé antes contenido.
It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions or Ceres.
Toda la búsqueda que estamos haciendo por Siri, que es como una hija para nosotros, ¿eh? Suerte del acertijo de la... Suerte del acertijo de la nota misteriosa. Hombre, se me ha cerrado vídeo. La nota misteriosa. El vino del año en que naciste es espléndido. Tiene un buque sorprendente. Pruébalo. Poco después devuelve la botella donde la encontraste. Me van a dar una botella vacía. Vale, después de volver a donde lo encontraste. Tiene un buque de la polla. Mira, aquí.
(12:45 to 12:54). Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
Claro, la puerta que yo intentaba antes abrir. Se nos ha abierto.
Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain. Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here. Siri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
Acaban de dar unos guantes increíbles. Visualmente, ¿no? Hostias, es que no me dan...
Dijkstra and Triss.
mis pies.
Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
All right, I lied. But only partly.
Heard of beasts that are half lion, half eagle. Maidens who are half fish. But you'll never convince me there's such a thing as a half-truth.
I'll give it a shot anyway. Didn't actually see Henkel, but Menge does have your treasure.
Take it you learned this by peering into a crystal ball.
Maybe. Trade secret.
You're hiding something. And that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately. Though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menga spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Doubt Menga will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we... you know.
Could have corrected him yourself.
True. But it's not an easy thing to say, is it? But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's Barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
Hay muchas secundarias que hacer. Más de poco nivel esto, ¿eh? Estas de aquí... bueno... un pic. Bueno, ¿qué me pasan las botas, por cierto? Hostia, no me lo puedo tomar en serio con estas botas, no sé qué le pasan. Voy a hacer la de clases de esgrima y ya seguiré con esta, claro. Vale, voy a pasarme un día entero meditando ahí en mitad de un puente. Vale. ¿Os acordáis de aquella chica que era una de las 34 amantes de Jaskier que peleamos con ella porque quería que le diese clases de esgrima? Vamos a hacer esa misión. Nos quitamos una secundaria encima y rellenamos, yo qué sé, 10 o 15 minutos o 20 más de episodio. Que vosotros ya sabéis por experiencia que me encanta traeros episodios contundentes con contenido. Llevamos ya unos cuantos haciendo principales. Voy a hacer esta secundaria. Que también somos nivel 12. Espero que cuando acabe la historia de aquí mínimo sea 14. Espero, de todas formas. Más contratos voy a coger.
Greetings. You here for a specific reason?
Got a meeting with Rosa, a fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
Vale. Entiendo que lo de las botas es porque está bugueado, porque si no va a ser muy cutre hasta que me cambie de botas, la verdad. No sé por qué se han puesto así.
Interesting.
Por cierto.
Pathetic. Rain was coming.
Eran nombres del bastardo hijo ese. Es de las misiones en las que tengo que ir. Por cierto, esta misión que estoy haciendo es... O sea, no, la que estoy haciendo... Hostia, es que tengo muchas. Más hay que reunirse con Tris a medianoche y esas cosas.
Just you wait.
Así en el siguiente episodio nos reuniremos con ella. Ahora vamos al objetivo tan esperado.
Hi, that's bleach.
¿Por qué no puedo correr? Tiene una manía con que en mitad de una ciudad no puedas ir con el caballo rápido. En Assassin's Creed Valhalla igual. Es increíble, macho. Para la velocidad a la que voy me renta más ir corriendo. A ver,
Guardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Adra said that...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, left, right. Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it and let's go.
bueno. ¿Dónde me quieres llevar?
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
If that's what the lady wishes. Just don't want to see anyone crying later.
I've a hanky for you, just in case. On guard!
Sí, he traído un pañuelo, dice. A ver.
You all right?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
All right. What's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
Se va a ir
I
corriendo.
can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you.
¿Qué es?
Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her. Can't
La
be
última
far.
vez que hicimos esto nos estaba esperando que Keira desnuda, así que mal asunto.
Seven Cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
Vale.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Though it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we'll temper her ourselves.
Let me rephrase. Put it in words you'll understand. Piss off.
Well, well. It's not just black ones who tell us what to do. It's witches as well. Too bad I listened to neither. Get him, Lucas!
Come on. Understand now why your father insists soldiers follow you around?
So they can save me, as you did.
No, so you won't need saving to begin with. Rosa, those humans died because of you.
What of it? Do you expect me to shed a tear? Observe a minute of silence? They were dregs. They got what they deserved.
Lesson's over. Remember what you've learned today. Looks like you'll be using that sword often.
It's beyond me, Geralt. I don't understand you. Why concern yourself with the fate of two drunkards? The world would be a better place without...
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Pues vale. Pues chavales, hasta aquí el vídeo de hoy. Espero que os haya gustado. Y hasta la próxima. Adiós.